here. So what I'll do, I'll start a review right now, a summary of this session right now, and also for those of you who joined late. So we started from the S&P 500, and we mentioned the fact that, as we mentioned last week, there was an area of potential participation starting at 235. We saw participation of price. We got these two huge days of buying. If you're asking yourself who's buying this market, the majority of volume is coming from big corporations who are buying back their shares. It appears here that in the last year and a half, there was a lot of distribution, so a lot of retail traders selling, not believing that this market could continue higher, and these stocks were actually picked up by the corporations that are buying back. So that means that this market is still in a good shape, and I mentioned one target, 2089, 2 weeks ago, and the market went just one tick, 2088.75 from that target level. So congrats to those who stayed. The market doesn't end here. I think this market is going to continue higher. We then quickly review gold moving laterally, is still on top of support, and silver on clear support at 1480, bringing price into the first target. All right, so when the market gets into the 1660, that's the time to take a little bit off of it. Doesn't mean that this market cannot continue higher, but we could see some sort of profit taking. That could be even very, very small and brief, but still we are going to get into, we are going to get some profits here. So Greg should be very, very happy. Not sure whether Greg is on the call, but I'm sure he's going to be very, very happy. Then we reviewed the euro, the dollar index, and we mentioned that the dollar index is still on top of that weekly long, daily uncertain. If this area gets participation, another level you want to watch on the daily time frame is the opposing long here. That's something that you're going to see how the market behaves there. The market is there, and if the market bounces off at these levels now, it's probably, very probably, nothing is sure in the market that the 96.10 could actually be retested there. The US dollar, Japanese yen as well. This market has gapped down after responding to that level, which is going area that's starting at 109.30, which is going to be retested here, and we will see whether this market is capable of pushing this price higher. That will depend on what the dollar index will do as well. That applies to the euro dollar as well. There is a level that has not been tested yet, the 113.50. If the dollar index bounces off of that 94.30, we're going to see probably this level trade and bringing this price into 111.40. We then reviewed US dollar, Canadian dollar. This market has pierced during the open, gap open above the previous highs, putting our risk-free trade at a jeopardy. You could decide to exit the trade or wait and see how it behaved at the 50% level. It stopped at that level and is now continued lower into 140.80. That's the target for this trade. And we reviewed the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. We mentioned that this market is moving laterally on a weekly and daily time frame, and we're going to see potential participation profiting at 86.10, where this market could offer another opportunity for a short. And finally, we reviewed the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, which has moved very nicely at the mid of February after 22 session into target, and now is trading another level that we could not anticipate, but it's pushing price higher into 170.60, and this is very good because it's going to give us, if this market continues higher, even if we do not participate in it, we have quite a good handle now on this market because we know where it is moving, where it's moving to. And this is great because this might be an extension that brings price into 72.20, and then we can keep trading this market on the upside because the potential for this market is still higher. The potential for this market is all the way into 75.30. So there is still a lot to be taken in this market if an opportunity is offered. If an opportunity is not offered, we'll keep trading on a smaller time frame, or we'll keep trading other markets, and that's not a big deal. All right, so this is it for today. I hope you you liked the show. Thanks for participating. Thanks for your questions. I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. And bring your pairs, bring your interest. If you like what you have seen here today, please tweet about it and tweet your trades as well. If you have any questions during the day, you can tweet it. Typically, I will look at it. I'm not very active during the day on Twitter, but if I see it, I'll try to give you some directions as well, or simply what I see in the market. So thanks a lot for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, if you find it interesting, please tweet about it. Let's have this show grow so we can have more participation and more exchange as well, and other interesting views on these prices. Thanks a lot, and as usual, I'll see you tomorrow. Just before I go, I just want to remind that I'm enrolling for my what is that? Let me see. I'm enrolling for my coaching program here. If you are interested and you want to get involved, you just let me know. It's my coaching program at the 4th edition now after 3 years. It's been very successful, and I had a lot of students getting involved and learning to use these levels for their own benefits. And I'm very happy about the work that has been done so far, and the way most of my students have totally changed the way they look at price and trading the market, and most of all, managing risks. So thanks a lot, and I'm going to see you tomorrow, and have a great weekend, day, afternoon, or evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.